House Judiciary Committee, New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, great to have you with us as always. Do you think that New York DA Alvin Bragg will be, I will say, almost really going a bad direction for himself and his career if he does pursue this indictment? It seems there are many reasons why this is not something he should be doing.
You know, in life, there are times that you tap yourself on your own head and say, am I really doing this? This for Alvin Bragg should be one of those times. I mean, this is a waste of time. It's silly. It's costly. All of this costs money, costs the taxpayers money. There's nothing here. It's a misdemeanor. And in fact, you know, I know the purpose of it is to make President Trump more unpopular. At the end of the day, it may make him more popular because he's gone through so much, the collusion charges, other charges, all of which were never true. Here's just another charge to try to hurt him, which isn't true. So, I mean, this really gets old. I mean, it's time to move on. It's time to worry about the real issues in our nation and the real problems we have, and just to leave Donald Trump alone. Let him run in the election. Let's find out what people think of him. This is just no way to go about it. And by the way, from a prosecutor, from a DA, who lets people out on a regular basis who've committed violent crimes. That's the part that really gets to you.
You know, and you wonder if he's getting cold feet at all after Mr. Costello went in and testified as to the veracity of anything that might come from Michael Cohen. In other words, the main witness, it appears, against the former president will be portrayed as somebody that doesn't tell the truth, and that might be tough. But let me look at it, a different aspect of this. I believe your fellow Republicans in the House want to demand answers from Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, releasing this statement. We will not be, well, after his department released this, we will not be intimidated by attempts to undermine the justice process, nor will we let baseless accusations deter us from fairly applying the law. In every prosecution, we follow the law without fear or favor to uncover the truth. Our skilled, honest, and dedicated lawyers remain hard at work. Let me leave that question out a little, Congressman, and let me ask you a little different perspective. Do we really want the United States government starting to bring district attorneys from throughout the country? It just happens to be Republicans now. They would be calling a Democrat in front of them. It could be Democrats in 10 years calling Republicans in front of them. Is that a step you really want to go through the process of seeking justice?
Well, the answer is simple, no. And there's a reason why it's never, ever been done before. Because it's something that just it shouldn't be done, and it's not desirable, and it's something that we don't do to a president, especially over an issue like this. We have a system, and I think that, you know, what my friend Jim Jordan and others on the Judiciary Committee with me want to see, where's the documentation? What documentation did you actually use with this, and is there any relationship or conversations or documentation that took place between the Department of Justice and you? But the answer is a simple no. We don't want this, whether it's Republican or Democrat. We are just wasting time, spinning wheels, instead of making our country better and bringing us where we need to be. This has been a disappointment, and it's tiring. And hopefully, I hope, and nobody knows why they just continued their work today.
Okay.
I hope it's just that he did tap himself on the head and say, you know, what the hell am I doing? You know, because what he's doing is stupid.
Quickly, Congressman, before we go, I want to get your thoughts on a really sad story out of New Jersey, of course, your home state, where 8 dolphins died after washing ashore on a New Jersey beach. Many blaming the recent surge in wind farms for the beached marine wildlife. We've heard similar about whales being beached in New York State. Your thoughts on this?
Look, they're doing surveys out there, and people will try to say to you from the big multi-billion-dollar companies that couldn't care less about New York State or New Jersey or our coast or our dolphins or our whales. Here's the deal. They're under the water there. They're pounding the ocean floor. They're dredging the ocean floor. They're using sonar. They are smack in the middle of where actually these dolphins traverse and where they migrate and where they actually are involved in a lot of the activities that both dolphins and whales are. It's a bad location. It's a bad project. It's too big. And by the way, it is huge. It covers millions of acres. These towers are going to be taller than anything we've seen before, 3 times the height of Lady Liberty. And to think that we're going to allow this on our Jersey coast, yes, you are going to see them. Yes, they are going to hurt the ocean floor. And we haven't seen anything yet. And then they try to say, the company tries to say, well, dolphins die now and then. When one dolphin died up in New England, they wanted to close down the lobster industry. Now we have dozens of dolphins dying up and down the East Coast, and they don't seem to care whatsoever.
All right,
this
Congressman
is a truly bad and awful thing.
Congressman Jeff Van Drew, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.